Mike Tindall planning party for Princess and despite Royal's reluctance to mark milestone. Princess and hailed as very charming by MBE recipient. Mike Tindall is planning a birthday party for his mother-in-law despite the Princess Royal's reluctance to celebrate the milestone occasion, according to a source. Princess Anne celebrated her 75th birthday by hosting a charity forum at Buckingham Palace rather than holding personal festivities. The Princess Royal gathered representatives from 111 of her patronages last week to discuss how she can continue supporting them. The decision reflects her long-standing preference for charitable work over personal celebration. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. However, her son-in-law Mike Tindall is reportedly planning a grand party at the party barn he and Zara designed on the Gatcombe Park estate. A source told the Mail that Mike Tindall has plans for a celebration in the party barn at Gatcombe Park. The Tindalls live in the grounds of Anne's countryside retreat. The princess, who turned 75 on August 15th, spent over 2 hours at the palace event. She made an effort to shake hands with as many of the 200-plus attendees as possible whilst thanking them for their contributions. Colonel John Boyd, the princess's private secretary, addressed the charity representatives in the palace ballroom. He acknowledged the considerable interest in the Princess Royal's birthday celebrations before explaining her wishes. As you are aware, the princess has given decades of time and support to more than 400 charities and patronages, he told the gathering. It probably won't come as a surprise, given HRH's commitment to you all, that the way the princess wants to celebrate this milestone is to replicate what she's done on previous significant birthdays and hold this charities forum. Boyd added the princess wants to once again understand how she can help you, at a time when the third sector is facing unprecedented challenges and transformations. The princess addressed her guests with characteristic modesty, telling them, "I'm not here because this was my choice. You very kindly asked me to become patron of your organizations, so it's an honor for me to have all of you here." She spoke about the pleasure I get from visiting and finding out a bit more about what you do and emphasized the importance of their work. Mike Tindall gives zero care as trolls seek to target him amid connection to royal family. Mike Tindall gives zero care as trolls seek to target him amid his connection to the royal family, according to a close pal. The former England rugby player who is married to Zara Tindall, the daughter of Princess Anne and a niece of King Charles, has released a book with his podcast co-hosts James Haskell and Alex Payne. In the new book, The Good, the Bad and the Rugby Unleashed, Haskell recalled an incident where the father of three made a brutal joke about Prince Harry after deciding to quit being a working royal. Haskell revealed that Mike, 46, landed in trouble after telling a story at a live event about how he pretended to punch Harry at a Rugby World Cup party in 2003, and joked that the royal family wanted to fill him in for real. The comments then went viral on social media, with Haskell saying the incident came back into public consciousness due to Harry and Meghan Markle's biographer pal, Omid Scobie. Writing in the book, released today, James said about the incident, "It did come back into public consciousness when that very odd bloke Omid Scobie started sticking up for Harry and Meghan, and loads of trolls went in on Tins, especially about him wanting to fill in a young, defenseless Harry. All context, sarcasm and humor lost when things are taken out of the zone they were meant to be in. To be fair to Tins, he gives zero care about stuff like that, but it's very annoying for him. Royal fans can be mental. I think we all know that American royal fans are fucking nuts, especially Scobieites." Meanwhile, elsewhere in the book, Mike opens up about what the late Queen Elizabeth II was really like and addressed the drama surrounding the royal family. The former England rugby star married wife Zara, the late monarch's granddaughter, 13 years ago, and the pair have 3 children together. Although neither are working royals, the Tindalls are known to be close to several members of the firm, including the Prince and Princess of Wales, and attend most high-profile royal events. In the new book, there is a whole chapter dedicated to royalty, where Mike attempts to set the record straight about what life being part of the firm is like, and what he experienced spending time with the late Queen Elizabeth II. He wrote, "I'm sometimes asked if the Queen did informality like normal people, and the answer to that is yes. Her life wasn't like an episode of Downton Abbey, with meals on long tables and everyone dressed in their finery every night. And Zara and I would often watch the racing with her on TV, as I'm sure lots of people reading this have done with their gran. Lunches were also relaxed, especially up in Scotland, where lunch would often be heading out into the open space of the Scottish Highlands for a picnic." Mike Tindall, 45, who is married to Zara Tindall, Prince William's first cousin, made a revelation about Kate in a new interview. Sharing a glimpse inside the Wales family's passion for sports, the former rugby union player said, "George loves his football. I've played numerous times in the garden with him. He's passionate about Aston Villa, too. Wherever he is, he'll sit down and watch that game." He continued to tell The Telegraph, "They're just a family who love sport." Elsewhere in the interview, Mike spoke candidly about his own family life with his wife Zara, 43, and their 3 children, Mia, 10, Lena, 6, and Lucas, 3. Hailing from a sporty family, equestrian Zara won silver in the 2012 Olympics, and Mike was part of England's 2003 World Cup winning team. Therefore, it is perhaps no surprise that the Tindall children are following in their parents' footsteps. Reflecting on Lucas, Mike shared, "You can't stop him. He wants physical contact. He wants to be wrestled. He imagines himself as a ninja, and he just walks around with sticks whacking people. I'm going to get emotional." Zara and her husband Mike have been married for 13 years, tying the knot at Canongate Kirk on July 30, 2011. Mike, who has known Zara for over a decade, said to her during the chat that she always put her owners and horses first, sometimes at the detriment to herself, adding she trains horses before she trains herself. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.